Following Jesus has impacted the way I live each day in that how I just always make sure to love others and to show kindness to people even when they're not always being kind to others, because I think everyone needs to be shown Jesus' love and his kindness.
I've seen God work through the practice of invitation because I had a friend from school who didn't have a church to go to on Sundays, and she had shared that with me. So we had talked about it, and I invited her to come to church with me the next Sunday, and immediately she loved it and totally found a home, and it's been awesome to see how that's grown her faith and grown mine in the same way, where we've been able to be spiritual companions for each other and grow with each other and be there to celebrate the highs and to be rocks in the low and rely on our faith through each other.
Spending time in God's Word has helped me a lot in high school, visibly see and understand that what He has done in the past and what He'll do in the future. And getting to go to Friday morning high school ministry Bible study has been super helpful too, getting to be with students my own age and with leaders that help us grow.
A quote from Pastor Petey, shout out Pastor Petey. He said that Jesus didn't just die for us, he died as us. It kind of makes me think Jesus really walked the walk as he was one of us. He wasn't just a God overseeing us, and he truly knew what it was like to be in our shoes because he came down as one of us.
My brother Alex and my church leader Anna have helped me grow in my faith because Alex has always been a role model for me, and hearing his faith story has helped me see God move in my life and his life. And my church leader Anna is always there for me and always supports me whenever I need it.
The gospel is always moving, obviously. Coming to CPC has just been an unreal experience, and every Sunday, Pastor Petey just tells us to look out the windows and be open to how the gospel moves outside of church, not just in these walls. And that has really been a big factor to me because at school, at baseball, wherever it may be, hanging out with friends, it just reminds me that the gospel is moving wherever I am, and I need to be open to that. I need to have my ears and eyes open to that at all times. It's not just in these walls. It's not just at the church. I'm a vessel of light for Jesus. I have to be the one to bring the gospel into each space I'm a part of.
After high school, I'm looking to find spiritual friendships in college because I know that going to a new place is scary, and I'm hoping to find someone that keeps me accountable to my faith so I can talk to them, go to church with them, and even create a small group to keep me accountable and keep strong in my faith.
One time that I can sort of specifically think of where God sort of really felt present in just a ordinary place was the first week after my wisdom teeth getting removed. For that first week, you're not allowed to exercise, so I was a little restless at home. But after that 7th day, I decided to go for a run. Not a runner at all, but yeah, I ran for I think 2.5, 3 miles that day, and I just remember running through a neighborhood and sort of looking up through the trees and seeing the sunset and just kind of thinking, that just God was present and just what an amazing world we live in that I can experience that and just see just the beauty in everyday life.
I started coming to CPC when Maddie Hill texted me and was like, hey, there's this super cool Sunday service that I'd love to bring you to, and I showed up and kept coming every Sunday. I've seen God work through the practice of invitation when you called me this summer and you told me that, hey, your spot's open for a summit, and I had doubts about going, but I could feel God telling me to trust him, and I did. And ever since then, my relationship with him has grown, my relationship with other people has grown, and if I wouldn't have done that, if I wouldn't have trusted him, I wouldn't have the life that I have right now. And so that experience and that moment that we had really taught me that trusting him is the best thing you could do.